Hello everybody, I am back with another What If Goku was born with a million power, with a power level of 1 million. How knows? So where I left off, Kami was telling Goku about the Kais, and what's the name? Kami was like, I think I can maybe like contact one of the Kais. So he contacts Supreme Kai. And he's like, I have this strong warrior and stuff, and he's like, oh yes, I've been checking up on him because I sense like a humongous power level at Earth. So he comes up to Earth, and he's Goku, and Goku's like, can you train me? Because he heard that he was very strong, and he can sense that the Supreme Kai was very strong as well. The Supreme Kai could beat him, but it would have been close, I guess. Yeah, let's say it would be close. Yeah. So Goku's like, can you train me? And he's like, yeah. Like, yeah, sure. So, they go and they train at the Supreme Kai world with Kibito and the Supreme Kai, and they train him with the sword. Goku uses his Super Saiyan to pull it out of the ground, and then he starts training with it until he breaks it. And then the Grand Kai comes out of the thing. He's like, thank you, Goku, for freeing me. He's like, okay, well, you just sit there and I'll unlock your power. And he's like, okay. So he unlocks Goku's power in a day. Now Goku's power level, since he was training with the thing, and he was also training with like Kibito and the people like that, with like weights too. Let's say his base is a power level of 500 million. At base. His Super Saiyan, he would be at 1 billion, only 1 billion. And with his Mystic, he would be at 1 billion 1,500 million. No, 1.5 1.5 billion. There you go. 1.5 billion. And that power level just went, because the Mystic form is way stronger than Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 2 is quite a bit of upgrade to the other stuff. And then Goku starts to practice on stuff because he's trying to fuse his Mystic with his Super Saiyan and stuff. And he's like, the Supreme Kai keeps on training Goku and tells him about a lot of knowledge about the Saiyans and stuff. Tells him about the Saiyans and stuff, and tells him about this person named King Kai in the other world where you should train with him because he can give you some cool techniques and stuff. So Supreme Kai contacts King Kai, and King Kai's like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah, Supreme Kai, and he's like, oh, I have this person named Goku, he would like to train with you. And King Kai is like, okay. So Goku goes, I forgot to tell you, Goku learns the Kai because he saw Supreme Kai using it. Hold on. Yeah, so here's King Kai with he tells him about the Kai, and he's on the Kai, and now Goku can Kai anywhere. So he Kai's to King Kai's world, and he's like, because he's startled, because the only person he knows that can do that are the Kais. So far that he knows. Yeah, Goku is doing, they train, but Goku doesn't really feel the gravity, and stuff because he's been training in like high levels of gravity. So yeah. What did I say? Oh yeah, King Kai would he would just like teach him the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb. It wouldn't take Goku that long because he's a fast learner of stuff. So let's say it'd take him like it would take him like a month, but he wants to master it completely. So he doesn't come back to Earth for 3 months. Remember, Goku in this original would be 18. Let's say he'd be 18 right now. So yeah, Goku is 18. No, I'm wrong. He would be 18 in the timeline of Dragon Ball Z right now. So just like in the original, Bulma and Yamcha break up, and then Bulma has like a little but in this one, Bulma has a little crush on Goku because now they're like basically about the same age. So yeah, Bulma has a crush on Goku and stuff like that, and then this hit her love for Goku, and they have a wedding, and they have a child named Gohan. But because his father was born with a 1 million power level, his power level whenever he was a child would be 25,000. And that's like super low ball and Gohan's power level. 25,000 for a little kid. And go now we skip like 3 years. Bulma doesn't care if Goku trains Gohan. Alright, so Bulma doesn't care about like Goku training Gohan and stuff. So remember Goku can't train baby Gohan when he was like 4, when he was like 1 or like 2. He has to wait until Gohan's like a little older. So whenever Gohan is 5, right whenever Raditz is starting to come over and stuff, Gohan starts to like training like a little bit with his father, but Gohan like has to like hold back like a lot because he's still only 5. So he trains Gohan a little bit, so his power level upgrades like a little bit, maybe like up to like 30,000. And whoops. And now Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa know like what happened to Planet Vegeta actually, and stuff. So they're like, okay, we're gonna rebel against Frieza. Raditz is like, well, we should probably get my brother from the. Remember, we saw my brother leave the planet. Remember, and stuff. But we don't know where he is. And then, and they just like estimate where the ship was probably like going. So until they find, and the Raditz finds Earth. Only Raditz goes because it's just his brother. And Raditz arrives on Earth. And Goku is like, he's not worried, but he knows it's like a high power, kind of like a high power. It's still less than his son, but kind of high for like everybody else. So yeah, it's okay. Okay, so Raditz like pulls out his scouter, and then he senses like all these high power levels. I forgot to Krillin, after like training a lot and stuff, his power level is at 35,000. Tien is at 60,000, and Piccolo is at 100,000. And Yamcha didn't really like to train, so he's not high at all. He's like at 7,000. He pulls out his cutter and then senses all these high power levels, and he senses Gohan. When you reach like remember, Goku would like teach Gohan to like suppress his power level, and he senses his power level that is at 30,000. No, he senses his power level to like 12,000, And this is whenever Gohan's like suppressed, and then he senses like, and then he finally senses his brother, where it keeps on going up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and then till it breaks off his face. But he's instead at 20 million before it broke. Oh no, I think so. It sends it at 20 million before it broke. He's like, wow, my brother has sure gotten a lot stronger. No.